Hi. So sorry I'm late and like stream's been all over the place lately, but I'm back. Stream's gonna be even more all over the place this upcoming week, but it'll be a good kind of all over the place. Like there's gonna be a whole lot more stream than there has been lately, and it's hype. Okay, it's very hype. Okay, boo boo boo. What do I place? Tank. No, I'm gonna place a Centurion because I'm trying to get it 30. There you go. Hey Alec, how's it going? I hope you're doing well. I hope you are doing well. I know streams been a bit all over the place, but starting Wednesday, I'm gonna be doing streams at like times that I normally can't, so it's hype. And Tabby! 7 months? What the heck? There's no way it's been 7 months. Ooh, what are you guys up to besides watching stream? My chopstick's running out. That's annoying. Need to buy more soon. Although I know I got some recently, so I'll have to go dig it out. Just vibing? Ooh, that sounds fun. Okay, this is profile. So I don't know anything about this game. It's just like I mentioned it on stream and someone was like, ooh. So I decided to take the review key I was offered. Oh, okay. Interesting. So I guess I'll do the campaign. Story-based mission in the course of which you will colonize various planets and become acquainted with enemies, comrades, and global dangers. Okay,
Greetings.
tutorials.
I am Aaliyah. Thank you for your interest in the colony management job at Imagine Earth Limited. Welcome to the Andromeda Galaxy. Do you like its unique beauty? Since the discovery of Ideon crystals has enabled us to travel in hyperspace, new habitable biospheres are constantly being identified.
I understand that. Yeah.
Your application test will take place on Tuto, one of the smallest planets in the area and an idyllic paradise. Let's build a magnificent colony with 900,000 inhabitants. If we reach that population, we will be granted the planet. We urgently need its yields to remain competitive.
Probably normal.
Welcome aboard. We are approaching Tuto. This little planet already offers good conditions for a stately colony. Your job is to build cities and their supply networks. The global management interface is designed to make every operation as simple as possible so you can focus on important global matters more easily. Use the mouse wheel or the buttons Q or E to zoom in or out of the globe. Hold the right mouse button and drag the mouse. Clicking the right mouse button closes. If I want to point something out to you, an icon will appear on the planet. Rotate the planet until you find it and activate the message with the left mouse button.
Oh, there it is.
Click on a free field in the target area to open the build ring. Select the city center and choose the landing site. Make sure to get as much building land as possible within the radius.
There we go. Colony name, Chaos Landia. There we go.
After landing, our capsule is expanded into the city center of your new colony. Can you see the borders of your colony? Your buildings and city districts can only be built within this area. Now we need food for our citizens. Choose one of the fertile fields to build a farm there.
Alrighty. Easy peasy. Now what? There we go. Do I wait? Oh, yeah. Alright.
Of course, the farm needs energy. Quickly build a power plant to provide energy to your buildings.
Coal power plant. So it's saying to do it in one of these green spots for some reason. Put it here.
The coal power plant has to be built on a coal deposit to operate efficiently.
Okay.
When the power plant is finished, we have enough energy for food production to run properly.
Okay. Simple enough. You need power and food. Pretty basic stuff. Now what? I can make a city center, which I already have. Oh.
Without a supply of goods, the quality of life in your cities will remain low. Build a quarry or a wood factory.
I will do a quarry. Hey Shad, how's it going? I'm checking out Imagine Earth. I don't really know anything about it. I'm just kind of going in completely blind. So we'll see how it is. I was given a review key.
The first colonists arrive by orbital lift. They will leave your colony the same way if they're not satisfied with the quality of life. I recommend expanding the city with additional city districts. More living space for your colonists. Did I mention they pay taxes?
Did I mention you can get money? This is cool though, because I can zoom in so far. The farm is interesting looking. I like kind of this super high-tech look to this.
Good. Now set up another district next to the city center.
Alright. There you go. Oh cool, this is a forest. I just spent money for no reason, don't mind it. Wonder what these mean. Maybe it's like the amount of deposit that there's there.
It is time to expand the city center. This will expand the borders of your colony and open up additional land for building.
Alright. Level up.
The expansion has been completed. The radius of your colony is increased now. The city center also gained in urban density and offers housing to twice as many colonists.
Note that higher level cities demand more variety of supply. They need at least 2 different types of food and goods to really be satisfied.
Okay. Seems good. So, a wood factory. Oh, it wants to be next to one of these. How interesting. Okay, so it's best off placed right here. Oh, what's wrong with them? Is it like, have you played the game before, or is it just first impressions?
Thanks to industrial mining, you can open up new construction land by clearing rocks. Some rocks contain valuable minerals such as gold. Look closely to find these deposits. Your next objective is to mine 200 gold for the company. In order to mine gold, you must build a warehouse.
Alright, that's not bad. Infrastructure warehouse. Right here seems fine. Oh, it's reserved for a city district. Makes sense. Okay. I'll pop it right here then.
You can level up city districts as well. They too will offer more housing for people.
Okay. I need more city districts in order to be able to level them up though, so that means I need another one here. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I've never played Outer Worlds, so I don't really understand. So you click on that and it auto mines. Okay. So I'm waiting for a drone to become available. Okay. There's so much stuff. Resources, goods, foods, energy, money balance, population. Oh, hi.
You can press F1 to see a lot of hotkeys and control hints that will improve your management workflow. For example, you can keep shift pressed and reuse the last tool or build the same construct again.
Okay. Oh, so this is just controls. Okay, that's actually pretty nice that they hand that there. So I can quick save real quick. I assume...
We have to increase our population to 450,000 to meet our company's growth target.
Okay.
Great news. There are new buildings available. The
He is
company
kinda
has
creepy.
also donated us a tech license. These are permits that will allow you to unlock and construct new buildings. Think carefully on how to spend them.
Okay.
The quality of life in your districts is often reduced by local pollution and certain adjacent buildings.
I just finished the construction plans for park districts. They improve the quality of life, and this increases population growth, and thereby your tax income.
Canadian, no. That's so gross. Oh. Nasty. That is such a nasty thought. So everyone needs more food. And I can't do a cattle farm. Okay. Now I can. So these are basically the same. But I assume this one can't be placed on as many, like, fields and stuff.
We now have access to research. May I introduce Professor Touston. He heads our research department and acts as your personal technology consultant.
I don't know, Morthy. I don't know. It's not even my fault, okay?
Pleased to meet you. In the research panel, you can research upgrades for your buildings. Click on the research button in the upper left corner to get there.
But yeah, by the way, guys, I'm thinking about maybe starting a RimWorld run with ideology on Wednesday. And also, streams are gonna, like, be all over the place in terms of timing. Like, I'm gonna stream them out. I'm supposed to. But I might be streaming in the middle of the night and stuff because the Sufan's not gonna be around, so I don't have to worry about being quiet for them. So my sleep schedule's probably gonna go even more whack than it currently is over the next week. Just an FYI. Yeah, right? It's kind of weird.
In this panel, you can research upgrades for your colony buildings that mostly make them either more efficient or more sustainable. Doing your own research takes time. You also can use research licenses to unlock technologies instantly.
Oh, like I had done. Okay, I get it.
You can buy and sell research licenses for money.
Okay, but I really appreciate you, like, taking time out of your day, because working full time sounds really exhausting. And, yeah. I don't know. Herbicide resistance, material recycling, upgrade a stone quarry, city level 3, optimization, upgrade a coal power plant, upgrade a machine factory. Oh, that's cool. Particle filters, tree stock care, medication, upgrade of cattle farm, energy efficient construction, upgrade a city district, city center. Oh, I have no idea what I want to research here. What seems the most, like... I don't know. We'll do this. Oh, who are you?
Hi everyone, this is the boss. Lima reported the progress you're making in the Tuto colony. I ordered a supply capsule with useful equipment from Planetary Express.
Oh yeah, you're right, Canadian. I probably should have done that.
In order to take over the cargo of the supply capsule, claim the field on which it stands. You can claim fields that are directly next to your border, and then expand your build radius field by field until you reach the capsule.
Okay, so I'd have to claim this one, and then this one. I don't understand. What does...
Our warehouse is now filled up with enough gold.
It's time to trade. Build a spaceport.
Yeah, I don't really like the lip sync either. I find it really weird. But hey, it gets the job done. The voice acting could be a little better, but it's not bad. It's not amazing, but it's not bad either, you know?
You can mine these rare resources when you claim the land. Note that you must weigh the price for the claim against the value of the resource.
Good work. Once the spaceport is built, it is only a matter of time until a space merchant is landing. We can also call them in for an additional fee.
Okay. So I can claim this in my mine. Oh, okay. So I can't do that at the exact second. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, you'd think they didn't... Okay.
I know what you're thinking. Coal cannot be the answer to the energy supply problems of the future. But patent trolls have everything under their control, and small companies like us have to save a lot before they can afford licensing sustainable energy technologies. Although everything has been long researched and made available. What irony.
What is this? Seagrass. Oh.
This is Mokes the Merchant speaking from the Guild Space Traders. My freighter just so happened to pass by your sector. I'll buy anything you can manage to stuff into your warehouse. Energy, goods, food, or rare minerals. You name it.
He's great. Oh my gosh, his
Time
voice
to
acting's
buy,
so
Mr.
good.
Freeman.
That's all the gold.
Good work. The sale of rare resources such as gold is crucial to financing the rapid development of your colony.
Alright, and then we can start mining here. Oh, interesting. So you can buy all kinds of stuff. Interesting. Can also mine there. Alright. The Southerner? I don't know, but I think he's great. There's just an asteroid there. How do I... Why can't I do this? Why doesn't this do anything? Oh, the colony that owns this field can take the cargo. The capsule will then... Okay. Oh, there we go.
The equipment items have been added to your inventory. You can find them by choosing the suitcase icon.
Suitcase. So I can do that? Oh, only possible districts. There you go. Seed bomb grows optimal forest on a field. The field can be located within or near your colony. Gives inhabitants of a district or indigenous tribe a permanent mood boost. If there's a riot, it will go away immediately. I wish there's an overlay. Is there an overlay for
The colony rating panel. Here, you can take a look at the population and other trends of your colony.
So I can see quality of life, but I can't actually see. So I wanted like a overlay, but it doesn't. Oh, here it is. Oh no, this isn't quite an overlay, but it works. So about what I want. Okay. On the items in the right. Yeah, I found that eventually. Thank you, though. Thank you, Prismatic. I really appreciate you helping out. What's this for? Condition. Okay. Then this is pollution. Okay, so it's the amount of pollution each thing gives. And so you can clean it for monies. Okay. What's this? Production. Okay. Hey, Ella, I did appear. How are you doing? Oh, okay. So you click inventory and then you can see like what you have. I wish it said like what resources here. Okay. Just did some surviving Mars. Ooh, how was that? Ooh, that sounds so fun, Canadian. Have a great one. Oh, dang. That's really good. That's really good, Rishella. I wasn't able to really get hooked on surviving Mars, sadly. I wanted to, but I just couldn't. Apparently we don't have enough energy production, which sucks. But we'll make do. There we go. So we'll do that so we can get more power since we are obviously missing that. And then I'll pop another farm down. There you go. We need more energy. I know. I'm already building it. After New Nation, India was very easy for its challenge. Give out 100 people and one down with no homeless. Okay, that doesn't sound too bad. I really wish the game had kind of like clicked with me. Maybe I'll try it again at some point.
Welcome to the technology panel. Here you can unlock new buildings. These are already copyrighted and patented, so you will need to pay for a license for every new planet you colonize.
Okay, so I can get any of these upgrades, it looks like. And each one has like its downfalls and stuff too. Machine factory, I could get a biomass power plant. I'll get this one. Research. Oh, so I can do another research if I want. Where was robots at? I need to get the machine factory before I should do that. These are all upgrades, but I already have all this stuff. I could do this one. Research a linking field first. Oh, so I can only do these ones. Okay. Let's do herbicide resistance. Oh, I need more city centers for that. Okay. Makes sense. Oh, that's so sweet. Tell him I say hi back, Saikon. I say hi back to Saikon Jr. Second one was more tight. Timetable 15 souls to produce polymers, electronics, and machine parts. How to salvage your own rockets. Not that need to, just because you don't want to spend fuel on it. Oh wow. Yeah, it sounds like they would be.
We have come closer to our population goal and have therefore received another landing permit. We are to found a new city on the other continent on Tuto to gather some of the rare resources there.
Okay. So where do we want to put our city center then? Let's see. I think right here wouldn't be too bad. Chaos Valley. He literally jumps on you to wake you up. I mean, if it doesn't bug you.
You have discovered Nitro Pumpkins, a rare plant that will fetch high prices on the galactic market. This plant is capable of producing nitroscurlide in large amounts. This is used to craft fertilizer and explosives. To harvest this plant, you also need a warehouse in the same colony area.
Okay.
Now let's harvest nitroscurlide-filled pumpkins.
Doesn't sound too hard. So we'll get a warehouse going. Once I remember what it's under. I'm gonna pop it right here. And then we're gonna need energy here. 70 there. 77 here. Or 70 here. We'll do 77. We're gonna go ahead and research this and robots. There you go. These guys need more goods. So I could do stone quarry or a wood factory. I think we're gonna do stone quarry. Right here. Sometimes he jumps on you, other times he stands next to you narrating what he's thinking. I wonder if Dad will wake up soon. I hope he does, because I'd like to eat breakfast. That's so cute! My parents would have gotten so mad at me as a kid if I did something like that, though. Oh man, it would have been so bad. Oh, so you don't have a way of knowing what you have researched here, though. That kind of sucks. Okay. Anyway, where's a good spot for this? 38, 37, 37. Go here. There you go. So these guys are fairly happy. These guys are fairly happy too. Okay, so and then we're gonna start harvesting this. And then we're gonna want a spaceport like right away pretty much. So I'm just gonna pop it right there. But burr. Alright. 100 gold. There we go. Oh, we're out of housing space. Okay. There you go. We'll do a city district there. And I'll do a park district here. To help make them all happier. Except I don't really have a good tile I can put one on. Is this being used? No. No, and you can't like destroy it either. We're gonna go ahead and mine that out. and that. Alright. Also have those be worked on. I could build a city district right here. There you go. Oh. It says we got a research point here. I think that's just saying, ah, this is where that is, the thing you were looking at. Ooh, battle time. Alrighty, let's go ahead and do the battle. Right here. Only 3 of us, but that's okay. Pay a park district next to my new city district on the other continent. Ooh, okay, I'll try that. Tough to get mad at him. He tells you that he loves you for the moon and that he hopes we'll be best friends for 1,000 years. That's so cute! Dude, I don't think I was that close to my parents when I was that age. My parents had a lot on their plate though, because they were also raising a disabled daughter who took a lot of their energy, so they didn't really have much energy left over to handle me. So yeah, I had to be pretty independent from a pretty young age in that sense, especially like emotionally. I don't think we're winning this battle, not gonna lie. Yeah, there's no way I win this battle. Your son is also special needs? Yeah, I know, you've told me about it. But like, imagine having another kid as well, and you wouldn't be able to put as much energy into that second kid, you know? Because the first one takes so much energy. Does that make sense? Or at least it was that way for my parents. They also had me at a bit of an older age. I was born when my mom was almost 40, so yeah, it kind of made me, like, forced me to be very independent emotionally from a very young age. Alright, I can't fit a park district right there, but I can put one here.
My dear employees, I like to visit in person from time to time to convince myself of the progress of our projects. However, right now I urgently require a shipment of titanium. We need it to terraform the nearby planet Joma to become habitable. We need explosives to be able to blow up mountain massifs and start mining titanium. According to our scans, the mountains of this planet should be full of it.
Okay.
I also brought you a prototype of a new useful construct. The Remediation Center automatically cleans the soil pollution in the surrounding area. With an upgrade, it can also reduce air pollution. The construction kits I procure allow you to build a construct once, which you have not yet licensed.
Dang, that's cool. So I can blow up mountains now? Also I have, oh, it's showing me all the way over there because I need to like climb out to it. Okay, I understand. Okay, I see. How do I blow up the mountains? I don't understand. I don't know. I don't like the animation
We
guide
stored the
either. I just
necessary
try not
units
to
of
look at
nitro
it.
scarlite in the warehouse. The workshop can be used to craft items. Build one.
Workshop. This game is really pretty, and it's all about like eco-friendliness, it appears. How are you doing, H2O? I hope you're doing well. Is it Minecraft, and even then they blow stuff up there regularly, inadvertently or otherwise? Yeah.
Ah, the workshop is online. Now we can craft explosives from nitro scarlite. But we need another resource, as you will see in the workshop menu.
Okay.
We still need machinery from a factory for our explosives. Build that facility now if you haven't already.
Okay. I'll put it here. I'm not producing enough food. Who doesn't get enough food? Okay, so I'll make more food over here because this is a better place for making food. This makes more food and does less to the environment and is overall cheaper. Okay. Oh, it's already one. Oh, there's fertile soil right here. I'm gonna claim that so I can turn it into a farm. What? Bamboo? Oh, man. Okay, well, I guess I'll just put one somewhere that has, like, decent enough. 43, 48, 38. I'll put it here. It's interesting as well how you can, like, look at any place and see what's left there. Space Burger, where are you when we need you, right? Oh, now I'm not making enough power. Okay. I'll make one of those. Hey there. Yeah, I'm not gonna sell anything to him. Quite yet, at least. I like the music in this too.
We need to make sure the needed machinery is stored. Now open the menu for goods at the top of the screen and activate the button for storage in the line for the resource machines.
Menu for goods at the top of the screen. Activate button for storage in line for resource machines.
Very good. As soon as enough machinery is stored, we can craft an explosive device.
Okay. I have so many mountains here. Okay. Looks like our resources are okay. They're not amazing, but they're okay. It looks like we could probably try and upgrade this. Or I could see how we're doing pollution-wise. Clean these guys up. Yeah, there's food everywhere. Don't worry, Prismatic, don't worry. You're fine. Okay, I need to try and increase the city district here. We could also try making a city district over here. Oh, hello.
Phew! We finally got all the ingredients needed to craft an explosive to blast away whole mountains.
Alright. So we're making an explosive. Okay, I could also try expanding this city too a bit, but the problem is like there's stuff at all of them. No, don't harvest because that needs like time to go back up. Okay. So we almost have an explosive. Just have to wait a second here. There you go. Inventory. Explosive device.
Magnificent. You have developed an explosive device.
Your crafted explosive was stored in your inventory. It can be accessed through the...
Now, let's find a mountain to blow up. Don't waste the bomb on any old useless rock.
How do we know which one is gonna be good? I don't know. Hopefully it's a good one.
What a blast. This mountain was full of titanium. Mine a shipment of it.
Alright. Is this like actually full? Ooh, it is full. Okay. So I need to go over here. And nobody's at the helipad. I know there's a helipad here. I don't remember where I put it though. Nobody's at it. Okay. I can build another warehouse, or I could see about upgrading my current one. Good storage. Allows storing additional units of goods. Okay, level 2. We need more research to do. There we go. We should be able to mine this. Okay. We have 100 reserved for machinery though, so that we can make more explosives. That's titanium. This is just standard rocks. We can blow up these mountains too. 47 seconds on that. Okay, so I can choose something else. Do I have anything regarding I'll go automation as the next thing we do. Okay. So we're gonna mine a bunch of titanium as soon as we can. And this is like a buy-sell place. So it's interesting. Okay, we need more power too. I keep running low on power. I wish I could upgrade my power machines. Oh man. That sucks. Yeah, I know. I know. Let's see here. I guess I need to do another one here. Oh, but this is a bunch of rocks there. Okay, we'll work on that. And I'll see if there's anywhere I can place a good biomass one. Let's check in the other area. The problem is all these are full. What about a coal one? Oh, this is a good place. Okay. Perfect. Are we full again? No. We are not full. However, we are also not mining titanium for some reason. Okay. What is going on here? Okay, we're at 400 capacity for this. For gold, we're gonna reserve 100 and automatically sell what's not reserved. There you go, now we should be able to start mining titanium for realsies. There we go. I have another explosive. Okay. Push! There's titanium here too. That's awesome. Okay. Oh, I did one of the researches. Okay. Do I have anything regarding power? Wood factory. Public transport. Cement processing. Let's go city level 3. Go ahead and research that. And that should help out. Okay, are the people happy here? They are. Okay. So we're waiting for titanium to finish being mined. In 1 minute we'll have another explosive. Let's speed up the game. Is there a hotkey for this? Rotate planet, apply tool, next quest, jump to alarm, jump to next trader, trade port, jump to workshop, Gaia forces, research building list, build ring, inventory, share market, navigation, time speed up is B, time speed lower is V. It's a little weird, but okay. So I can do that. Okay. Got it. Cause I'm kind of just like in a waiting game right now. Yeah, this is doing much better now that we're selling off any gold we don't need. So that's really nice. Okay. I have another bomb I can use, so I'll go ahead and use it here. Wonder if there's a way I can get more drones. Oh, I can level that up if I get another city district in here. However, everything nearby is full. This is kind of far away, but I guess it works. I feel like I'm not really worried about timber and stuff. Alright, well these guys are happy. So now I should be able to upgrade this. 3 neighboring
Great.
districts, okay.
You have mined a shipment of titanium. Now come to my ship to sell it. The company will pay a good price to your colony.
Alright.
Thanks. You brought the titanium shipment to my vessel. Now, increase the population so we can get the permit contract on Tuto.
Okay, so I'm thinking we need to get rid of one of these. This is rocks or lumber. I think we're gonna just demolish the rocks. Then I'll relocate that to there. Okay, so build material is completely full, which is fine. We need more food again. We always need more food. Okay. This is fertile here. I think we just demolish it. Okay, we finished demolishing here, so I can grab this and relocate it to there. Speed up a little bit. Alright. Then we have that there. Why are you guys so unhappy? The coal power plant next to you will deal with it. Can I relocate this somewhere? Like here or something? No, because I need a free field to do that. Let's demolish this as well. I can't upgrade this till tier 2 now too, though. Okay. How are these guys doing? They're doing good. Ooh, we have a landing permit. Okay, so where do we want to claim? We can claim anywhere we want. Oh, this area looks cool. We're here. Could go down here. Yeah, this is a really good place, I think. Chaos. Place. Okay. Just like, I don't know. Place. That works. Okay, then if I want food, do we have any good spots for food in here? We definitely do.
Wow, a Gaian temple ruin. This species had incredibly advanced terraforming technology with which they could terraform entire planets and their ecosystems.
Even though this temple lies in ruins, we can collect and study artifacts here.
Ooh, cool. Okay, so we need to make a warehouse. We'll pop it right next to that. Alright. Okay, so we haven't quite filled out all of our living space yet. 5 a.m. Hey, sleep well! Have a great one and thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Thunder. So how much? Okay, I need... Oh no, I have enough. I'm just waiting. Why are you guys unhappy? Because there's a coal power plant. I can't do nothing
Great
about that.
pioneering work. You have built a base of over 900,000 people and harvested the necessary titanium. Good work. Welcome to Imagine Earth Ltd. I have big plans for this company, and I need people like you to do it. Congratulations. The job is yours. Report to the Department of Expansion first thing tomorrow.
Okay. That's cool. We got 98%. Alright, we did really good. I didn't finish that one yet, but whatever.
I want my corporation to become an exclusive contractor for the United Space Nations in this region. To qualify for this, we need to successfully complete a series of development missions. You can visit the colony of Tuto at any time to expand it or complete unfinished mission goals. New orders have just arrived.
Ooh.
Howdy, they call me Joe Decto, head of the expansion department. I worked myself into this position thanks to a reputation for high profits. Watch and learn. Planet Joma has enough resources for at least 1.5 million people. Scans show tons of gold on this one. Let's extract these noble metals and maximize profit rates.
Ooh, okay.
Well then, let's get started, rookie. I am, of course, far too busy to concern myself with the entry-level groundwork. Just start by erecting the basics. By the way, I have to decrease your starting capital. The company requires it to satisfy its creditors. Just sell some of your colony shares to finance the mission.
If necessary, we can sell colony shares. But fortunately, Joma is rich in precious metals like gold.
We should place the first city center close to gold deposits. I marked 3 potential areas.
So that's the first one. This would actually be really good. Because it has a bunch of clear area by it. However, I don't think there's any trees here. Oh no, there's one bamboo thing. I mean, that would work. This one looks very nice. There is more trees. There's Nitro Pumpkin here. This one's actually my favorite of the ones I've noticed. This one's pretty good too. But I like the one with the Nitro Pumpkins already in its base, so we're gonna go with that one. Chaos Landing.
Good news, everyone. Gas power plants are available to us on Joma. Due to the lower exhaust emissions, they are an interesting alternative to coal power plants.
Ooh.
Wow, Professor. I think we've discovered a Guyanese construct.
Fascinating. These terraforming machines are an advanced technology that manipulates the force fields of a planet and release amazing powers. The Gaians have left such machines on many planets in this galaxy when they withdrew from it many ages ago.
Ooh, cool.
The temple is charged with Gaian energy through the presence of intelligent life. Build a district right next to the construct so I can investigate the phenomenon.
Ooh, that's cool. Okay. So, first off, we need some power. Oh.
Hey friends, there's a rumor you have discovered Ideon crystals on this planet. I'm a special vendor and I must have all these crystals. Sell them to me and I will richly reward you. Build a spaceport so my trade drones can land. It will also have rare resources on board which you can use for crafting.
Ooh, okay. I'm actually really liking this game. I'm surprised how much I like it. I need a license for any of these. So we'll try the gas one, because why not? 126, 126, 120. Ooh, okay. Okay, then we're gonna need food. Can we research it at all? No. Okay. Cattle farm, industrial farm, sea farm. 48, 32, 32. So we'll go for the industrial farm to start out. I don't have any, like, fertile soil, which is too bad. 43 is the best I'm finding. 48 right here. I think I'll go with that. I should have noticed this wasn't fertile at all.
Do you see the temple complex under the floating construct? In the past, Joma must have been home to a culture that worshipped the Gaians as gods. The Gaians had reached a level of existence that even for us still seems unattainable. I'll see what I can find out about this species.
Cool. Oh, you can sacrifice? That's so cool. Okay. And then we need to make some kind of goods. So, stone quarry, wood factory, machine factory, or chemical plant. I'm gonna go for a quarry here. And place it right here. Alright. Oh, I need a warehouse. Right. Where? Okay, I don't want to go there. Out here's probably a good idea. So, like, here. There we go. We can start mining stuff. Alright, and battle time. This game is really interesting. I didn't expect myself to like it that much because I usually hate city builders, but I'm liking it. It's definitely unique. Dave's. Look. I don't know. I don't know, Dave. I think they're turning other planets into a Earth. I don't know. Also, I'm getting cold, so I'm gonna grab a jacket real fast. Warm jacket has been obtained. It's 200 gold here if anybody wants to grab it. The people here don't typically grab stuff though. So I guess I'll just random it. Alright. Let's see, we'll go here. And I will place my tank. And it said I finished a quest. Healer scrolls. Alrighty. Buster, my balloon buster can go up. And go back to the battlefield. Perfect! Okay, we will resume. Okay, I also need a trade port at some point, but I'm not doing it quite yet. So what I didn't realize the problem with this region is we don't have much fertility. And that's like the main issue with the area we're at. It has like no fertility at all. Right here it's fairly fertile actually though. I'm gonna go ahead and also try and make a helipad spaceport thing. Right there. And I would like us to start plundering this. Awesome, and then I'm gonna go to rare resources here real quick. Gold, we're gonna reserve 100, sell whatever else. And we'll do the same with other resources too. Also, this is full, so I could grab this one here. Yeah. And then build the district. So we can see what that does. These rocks could probably get by with being destroyed considering we have so many others nearby.
Thanks a lot.
I don't
I'll
know.
be in touch as soon as I know more.
Alright. I also have to figure out like where this special vendor is gonna go. Because I have no idea. Oh, they like the temple. Okay. Cool. I need more people too, so I'm gonna go ahead and place a city district right here. That way we can start heading towards being able to level up. What is here? Oh, aloe shrub forest. Hmm. We're gonna go ahead and logging. I think that will do good for us. It's hard to know, honestly. We'll get rid of that slowly because there's resources there. And we are increasing the number of goods we have here, which is very nice. We haven't had anyone land at our helipad yet, which kind of sucks. This is the mountains, so we'll have to get rid of that eventually because the mountains are kind of problematic. Oh, hello.
This Gaian unit is optimized to improve the quality of life, raise ground fertility, and cure disease. We can use this technology, even though we don't yet fully understand how it works. In any case, I see an increase in health and quality of life among the colonists in the area. We should test the temple's converter. I can convert all forms of energy and resources into Gaian energy.
Okay.
A charming, comfy little colony, isn't it?
Far too comfy. And that's why it's time to make a metropolis out of this hick town.
Oh?
I say that's just a bunch of mumbo-jumbo. We better loot and sell the precious Gaian artifacts the temple holds.
Psst. If you ask me, we should preserve.
Okay, so you can pick to either plunder or preserve. Interesting. Convert a resource into energy. Oh, interesting. So I can give them shellfish, meat, or green. So I need more food. I only have this much. Okay. Get that, dude? No, I think we preserve it. I'm gonna preserve it. Oh, we're not getting enough build materials at the moment. Alright, I'll go ahead and go here and make a stone quarry up here. Sacrifice for a space burger? No, no, no. Okay, so once we have that fixed, I'll go ahead and look at making more. So my only option here is blender or do this, but I can't do that quite yet. Because I have 0. So I kind of want to try and get some more research going. Can we... Let's go for this. I want to get the permit for Sea Farm. And then I think I want to... Oh, fishing ground 18. Okay. 18. 18. I don't know what all these mean. Oil deposit here has really good fishing. This bit of ocean has really good fishing. So does this one. Ooh, I want this. Okay. There we go. And then what I can do is I can be like, hey, Sea Farm. What? Oh, so I have to put on like the shore. $28 there, 14 here, 26, 20. Okay, we'll put it here. The thunderstorm is a natural catastrophe that moves across the planet in wind direction.
It causes fires in forests and destructions or malfunctions in cities and production facilities. It will increasingly occur with climate change. Protect your constructs with shields.
We can harvest them to extract rare medical substances.
Ooh. So I can do that. Oh, I need more power. Alright. Right there. Low fish stock. I don't know where I would want it if it were better. And it's like the best fish stock I got.
Well, if it isn't my favorite customer in the whole wide galaxy, I can now procure tech licenses for you. With these, you can unlock new buildings for your colony. Treat yourself to something fine.
Okay, so I can buy a tech license. Cool. Cool. I'm still trying to figure out how this works. Because if this is like a fishing ground, how do I start fishing off of it? I don't understand.
Excellent. We have charged the temple with 1 Gaian energy unit. We should now be able to generate a growth force field.
Okay, cool. I was gonna sacrifice 100 grain and see what happens. Can I do it? I already have a farm? Okay.
Aw, look! The temple's field technology has grown a forest in this region. Hopefully, soon we can learn more about this Gaian technology.
Cool. Fertility growth. I want fertility. So I need more people living by the temple in order to do that. Burgers are right. Look, we can't afford to make burgers right now, okay? Okay, so I can put another city district down here so we can upgrade our kiosk landing. Okay, so I need to increase that. Yeah.
The cultivation unit is ideally suited to the production of food in the forested areas.
Oh, cool. So, cultivation unit. Interesting, I want that. How have I not gotten any here? Oh, so we're at 100% capacity. Probably because we can't sell too fast. Ooh, okay. And go ahead and upgrade the goods storage. Check our resources. It looks like we're doing okay. We have this made, so we should be able to upgrade this to tier 2. Which will then give us more money. There we go. Oh, the aloe strip force makes them happy. Interesting. That's about to go away though. Okay. I don't know. Level 3. These 2 types of goods. Oh, we needed 2 types of goods. So, goods, machine factory, or chemical plant. Price is 1. Ah, I need more of these. So I need to increase the colony's value in order to do that. Right. How do I do that? So I need more people, which is slowly happening. Research seems to be doing alright. I just need to wait for time to pass a little bit. I don't know. It's definitely increasing with time, so it's not decreasing. Okay, so the research got finished. I want to upgrade the farm. Okay. Once I have one of the tech things, I'll get that too. Okay, so I'm like at max population almost, and I can't do much about it. I mean, yes, I can do more, but...
You have just researched an upgrade. It can be applied to the corresponding building and will raise the productivity and its environmental sustainability.
Ooh, okay, so I do that. And just generally make it better. I don't have enough food production, so I need to take care of that. I think what I need to do is I need to claim this right here. So then I can put an industrial farm here. The fertility is only at 20% though. We got 43% fish on right here. Taiga's 53%. This is 100% fertile soil. Oh, it's mostly temperature based. Ooh, okay.
Monks has brought you some fine wares. Fine wares indeed. Even research budgets. You can apply these to research upgrades for your colony. What can I get you?
Ooh, okay, so I can sell all this gold I have that I do not need. I can sell some gas too, just because we have more than enough. Can sell this too. And then I'm gonna buy a tech license. Because I need to have a second thing here. Chemical plant. We do have some gas reserves here. We also have some forests, so I think we might go forest here. And then make a wood factory. Right here. It's honestly a horrible place for this. I think I'm just gonna mine it down until it's nothing. Just like I keep trying to do here, but I'm failing at for some reason. Okay. So that should help us out a good amount, I think. I don't really know. Okay. So we're mining this at the moment. Okay, it's now gone. How much of it do we have? We have nearly 100 Idion. Okay.
This farm has a reduced productivity because of too hot or cold temperatures in the region. This generator induces a thermodynamic field that optimizes the local temperature by up to 10 degrees. The thermofield technology works brilliantly, but it costs a lot of energy and causes emissions.
So I could try to add that in, but I don't know if it'd be worth it. We'll go ahead and upgrade that because we can. We'll upgrade this one too. Okay, I want to be careful not to take too much from that, so it can regrow. Okay. Our resources look pretty well managed at the moment. I'll go ahead and add public transport to these guys. What do I need to level up? Okay. So I need more. Put it there. So that will probably up the level a bit. We'll do this. So we're at 2 to 3 instead of... Oh, we can level this one up though. There you go, so that should make a pretty good difference. And hopefully those Idion people will actually take the stuff soon. Okay. Let's pause on this real quick.
Oh, I think we've got company.
Oh?
Hello, humanoid. We are the Byrons. We run small trading outposts all across the galaxy. We are always looking for new resources to increase our selection of goods. This way, we can always offer our trading partners something interesting. Take a look in our shop as soon as we have finished building it.
That sounds like they're friends.
What do you want?
Oh, we can! Okay. We can't just fight them. Yeah, he has a lot of stuff. Well, actually, no, they have nothing. What do they have here? I don't know. But I want that temple. Okay, so I upgraded this. I can't upgrade this. And I can't upgrade this yet, but we'll get there eventually. I'm gonna pop another city district down right here. Because while we have the resources, we might as well. Alright, I'm gonna do the upgrade, of course. And then upgrade this. And then we will... Yeah, I know. Oh, hello. Upgrade a cattle farm, stone quarry, wood factory, city level 3. We're gonna go ahead and research that. We also have this, so we can go ahead and get something if we just once we decide what we want.
We received another landing permit. Makes total sense as there is another untouched continent on Joma to cram and conquer.
Okay, so where do I want to land? We could take over this region. Because we're currently right here. There's also over here. I'm trying to find a good place for farming, though. It's like my big thing. Because this planet seems really bad for farming as a whole. Chaos cattle, because we're gonna do farming here. No, I'm not gonna bully. No bully. No bully. I think I'm gonna license this, a coal power plant, and place one right here. And then, but like, as in terms of fishies and stuff, right here is really good. So I can put a seed farm right here. And we'll get 32 out of it. That's not counted. Oh wait. What's here? Oh, we have a gold deposit there, so I'm gonna need to do other stuff for now. But place an industrial farm right here. And then I need to get a workshop going. I'll go ahead and place it here.
Hey guys, I'm so excited. Have you harvested a load of Idean crystals for me yet?
I sure have, buddy.
Noblest metals.
There you go. 99 of them. I think this is more Idean crystals as well. So we want to harvest these. But I made a warehouse. I made a workshop. That's not what I wanted at all. I wanted a warehouse. You like the wormy boy? Yeah! That's our friend, and we're giving them these special crystals because they pay really well for them. Okay. So we got that now, so we can harvest these, and then these. And I can go ahead and upgrade this, and pop a few people on in over here. I still need some more food, though. 2013, 46 right here.
Emergency! Please help! The pan-galactic disease has broken out in our trading outpost. We had to quarantine districts to slow the spread. Please craft the medicine for us. We lack the necessary ingredients. You can craft medicine in your workshop using chemicals and coral extracts.
Poor guys.
Our contaminated district stops generating taxes and production grinds to a standstill.
Poor guys.
What do you want?
Okay, so I can probably harvest from that one without too much problem. But we need to get chemicals. And I believe I don't have the stuff to make a chemical plant because I need a tech license and I don't have that right now. I need to increase the quarry amount I'm doing here. There we go. That should even us on out. No, I didn't give him COVID. He did it to himself, okay?
The boss is back and got you some construction kits to aid your progress, including a brand new prototype. The maintenance station is equipped with automatic repair drones that renovate buildings in the vicinity before they are destroyed. The drones will be additionally equipped with fire extinguishers through an upgrade.
Okay, I'm not too worried about that, but I have to buy these. Oops. Remediation center, parked district, maintenance station. I don't need any of that. What's in my inventory now though? Because I accidentally like grabbed stuff. I don't know. I don't even see my inventory here, so that's fine. I'm not producing enough power. I'll place one right here. Okay, how are my cities over here doing?
Wind farms work best on windy coasts. In addition, they are almost completely climate neutral.
Okay, so I can build those now too if I want to.
Happen to have any Ideon crystals on?
There you go. Alright. These poor guys. Gaia forces. Cure. If I do that on them. So
An
nice.
incident in your colony.
Excuse me? Where?
The navigation button takes you to the planetary overview. There you can jump directly to events and cities all over the planet. You can also press the keys 1, 2, 3, etc. to go directly to your cities.
Excuse me? Okay. I don't know what happened there. Ah, I can do trading. Okay. I
You
sold it.
supported our colony with Gaia powers. We would like to form an alliance with you to reduce trading costs and to trade offensive items and building licenses. We accept your offer. From now on, we form an alliance. Nice to see you around. What's up?
That's cute. He's just like, what's up, buddy? How adorable. Even Jar Jar Binks is here. Buddy is sweet. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do battle. We've also kind of made it already, so he can't expand into So it'll be okay because like we're surrounding him, so he won't take up too much of the earth. So it's good. I don't know. I feel like eventually I won't like this game just because it's a 4X and I typically don't enjoy 4Xs. But it's just something a little different for once, so I'm always here to have a change of pace on the games I'm playing. I don't know, this game has quite a bit of charm though. I'm enjoying it so far. It's been a while since I've played like a game of this like genre of sorts on stream, because honestly RimWorld is kind of a similar genre, weirdly enough. So yeah. There you go. Alright. So our resources look really good, meaning we should put another group of people in right here. Harvest this down to nothing. Upgrade this. There we go. We're gonna need to make more goods. However, we can now do that with a chemical plant here. Boom. Bada boom. 48. That'll make those guys unhappy, so I can just put one here. Alright. Can I possibly move that to like here? Where it's 48% there versus the 37 here. There we go. That's gonna be way better for us. RimWorld is a colony sim instead of a city builder sim? Yeah. I like the micromanagement of RimWorld. I don't know if this is more of a colony builder or a city builder. I really can't tell the difference too much personally. I'm still kind of learning the difference between the genres if you're willing to help me on that. You have a quest for me?
Nice to see you around. What's up?
A colonist stupidity simulator? Well, RimWorld's more focused on story than anything else. Are my buildings more important than my people here? I think so? I don't know. We want to like max out the population and have as much population growth as we can. But having the certain resources and stuff is kind of like the end goal from what I can tell.
Many thanks for the help with the epidemic. We will find a way to return the favor.
Cute. Once I do that, yep, this should be able to be upgraded. This should be able to be upgraded. Give this that. And this can be upgraded. You see, population equals a resource type unless you count the traders as people too. Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. So this probably is buildings.
Look, humanoid. We have developed the health district. It increases the quality of life in neighboring districts, but it also reduces the risk of disease outbreaks by 50% and prevents their spread.
When you place it, the radius at which the health district prevents the outbreak of epidemics is shown.
Cool, cool.
Production is increased by gas deposits as well as neighboring chemical plants.
Alright. So we have this chemical plant here. I'll put a workshop down. Oh!
Here comes the Tech Express. Only the finest equipment that makes a colonist's hard life so much easier.
Now that's what I call unstoppable growth. We've almost reached the company's growth target of 1,500,000 inhabitants.
What
Okay.
can we do for you?
Here's some gold. What do they have? Explosive device, super fertilizer, seed bomb, gold. Okay. So, as I was saying, we can go ahead and put a workshop on down. Herbadago? Yes. They're great. There's so many great different things here. Okay. So, we want to be making... I hate how this, like, gets funny at first. Not enough chemicals stored. Oh. Right, so chemicals right there. Oh, we're getting low on food. Hold on, I've made a mistake. It's way too cold here for growing food. I can make 48 right here, so I will. And 35 right there, so we'll do that too. There we go, that should take care of it. Oh, we need to clean up our coal power plant, don't mind me. Alright, now we're good on food. We need more power. But I can't put it there. Coal power plant, I can just pop right there. That will more than take care of our problems. Then we need to be making more goods. So let's go ahead and do a machine factory. Why not? What? I'm so confused, Rochella. Alright, we're in good hands now. We're fine now. Things were a little sus for half a second there, though. Okay, how is chemicals coming along? Okay, so we'll just produce some with time. How much population can we get? We're at max population yet again. Can I keep increasing population here? Can any of these happen to be upgraded? No. World Congress. Propose two resolutions. Reduce emission levy. Introduce oil tax, uranium tax, green building grant, offensive trading tax. Renewable energy grant. Ooh, I like that. Organic food and water. Coal tax, gas tax, carbon tax. Oh, and it says who likes it and who dislikes it. Okay. I have to choose two. We'll do this because it doesn't affect us yet. There you go. Introduce oil tax. We will say yeah. We will say yeah. We will say nah. Offensive item trade tax. Okay. Tax on uncompensated CO2 emissions. Oh, so you can... Oh, so you pick a couple things to upvote and downvote. Got it. Oh, okay. There There you go. Album taxes. Yeah. We have oil uranium and offensive item tax has been created. Okay. That should be fine. I don't know. I can make another city center. Ooh. There isn't much land on this area though, so it makes it kind of hard to like choose stuff, you know? There's some nice area here. I expand out one.
An incident in your colony.
No! Stop! It's one of my power plants. I need that. Okay. Need the warehouse. There's a warehouse right here. There you go. Boom. Oh?
I have scanners on board. This allows you to scan rocks outside your colony area for rare resources, such as idiom. Each scanner covers quite a large area, so it's worth the effort. Business mode activated.
Ooh, I want it.
I have loaded the scanner into your inventory. Select the scanner and apply it to an area with rocks.
Cool. There you go. Do. Inventory. Scanner. Where's an area with lots and lots and lots of rocks? Right here has a good amount. You get quite a bit if we go right here.
With a scanner in the inventory, you can scan rocks around the planet for Ideon crystals.
Cool.
The company provides frontier towers to expand colony borders and reach rare resources. Frontier towers can be equipped with a shield generator to block off dangers like meteor showers.
Oy. Oh, I need research. So we're struggling with food a lot. What direction helps us with food? No idea. Ooh, but getting all the way over here sounds really nice. Oh, trader prices, fossil resources, faster harvest. I want this row. We're doing that row. Okay, so city one here. In order to upgrade, we need one more area near it. So we'll do that. We need to mine that. Okay, oh, we need to go to the workshop here. Messin'. Can't do that. This is not upgradable. Why not? Bro. I made another one. What's wrong with it? No comprende. Oh, hi.
What do you think of selling me your overproduced goods and other resources? You only have to upgrade your warehouse and store the overproduction.
Perfect. I ordered you to make a lot of money by selling all that superfluous junk.
Okay. What do I have a lot of that I don't need? Medicine, gold, I want to keep it all.
Damage decreases the productivity of this facility. Order repair.
I already repaired this. Are they talking about this like random little thing? I don't understand.
Wow, a metropolis like this one consumes a lot of goods.
We have developed electronic factories to provide our society with advanced devices.
The high-tech facility needs trained staff. For that reason, it is more efficient next to city and research districts.
Okay. Interesting. I need to focus on food though, to be completely honest. I'm gonna go ahead and go for a cattle farm because I believe I have one of these. I don't remember for sure. Cultivation unit. We'll do that actually. Oh no, we're not doing that yet. We haven't made one.
These Byrons need medicine pretty badly. My business sense tells me they'd pay huge sums of money for it. You're not going to give away those precious medical supplies for free, are you?
Okay.
What do you want?
There you go. I sold the medicine. Alright. Nobody's there. Okay. So, I still need to keep increasing the population. However, I need more food. Which would be very good by this forest, but we don't... 32, I mean, that's not bad. Not great either, though. 37. I could put it like right here to be at 41 because of that. Right here it would only be at 30. 47? It's amazing. Okay. We'll go ahead and put that there. And that should help us out majorly. We'll check if it can be upgraded at all, but I don't think it will be. No. Okay. And then we're gonna need more power. Maybe I could see about upgrading one of my current power facilities. I'm sure there's a button to like find all the power facilities. Oh, this is completely full. Cause I need to sell more Idion. Okay, look. There you go. Power. And go optimize this power station. And I did a bunch.
Ah, you already discovered the temples. I now offer Gaian energy containers, with which you can charge your temples. Business mode activated.
I'm okay. Think so. Okay. There we go. Let's see here. This can be mined again. I need to make more resources though. The stone core is super easy, so we'll go for that. Yeah, pretty much. We're just using like really weird random stuff though. I need research technology. It's relatively in the region of where I'm going. I was heading towards faster harvest here, which means I need all of these researched. However, I can't even see what's gonna be right here yet, even though that's like next to it, which is really weird. Don't understand that one, but okay. Next quest.
The plague forced the Byrons to sell shares in their colony. If you have money left, you can buy shares that are on the market. This gives us half of their profit in dividends. We can also take over the annoying competitors completely.
Self-owned share market. Suwey, so we'll buy some. There we go. We have quite a bit of their company now. We can also sell our own shares a little bit too. There we go. We have most of the share market now.
Welcome. How can we?
Okay, I want to see if I can get more medicine too. Okay, I need more medical substance, which we're working on getting over there. I need more power production too. We'll pop it on there. So that should take care of everything. And then I could probably go to City 1 and work on expanding it even further. So I'm gonna spend a bunch on making this all energy efficient, which means we don't use nearly as much power. There you go. Oh. There you go. And then we're gonna go over here and we can make all of this energy efficient as well. Boom. Gotta make this energy efficient. Look at that, we have so much extra power. Don't even know what to do with it. Alright. I can't make anything yet. Feels bad. Alright. What's this? Global warming. It's pretty low. So we'll get more of these resources soon, and then we'll be able to do what we need. We'll start selling these off too, so I'm almost done making the amount I need, which is really nice too. This is gonna be like the main city center, I think, just because I've already like kind of treated it as such. I'll go ahead and place one of these here. Oh, we need to clean up 2 of our places too, no biggie. Alright, so let's see how this has been doing. This does that, and this can be upgraded to 2, and that can be energy efficient. Let's go ahead and demolish this. I do want to make a park pretty soon, if I can. We can move stuff around as needed though, so it's like, it's not a big deal. Because then I can put a city district right here, which will allow us to level up to 3 on here. Alright.
An epidemic is spreading in your colony.
No! no!
Emergency. The epidemic afflicting the Byrons hasn't abated and jumped over to our colonies. It appears that districts with particularly high levels of soil pollution are most affected.
Contaminated districts are quarantined to slow down the spread of the disease, but tax income is falling to zero.
Hi, team. I took the liberty of putting together a care package for you. Useful equipment for hardworking colonists.
Okay.
With that medicine, you can treat epidemics before they spread.
Ah, so I just need to claim this really quick. Oh, but it's not adjacent to our territory. There you go. What do you guys say?
Got an epidemic on your hands? We are happy to sell you the antidote at the price you yourself set.
Bro, that was angry.
An incident in your colony.
To combat the ongoing epidemic, we need to craft medicine or buy it from...
Also, the Guyanese temples can generate a force field that neutralizes disease.
Alright.
Attention! An incident happened in one of your buildings. Chemicals are contaminating the surrounding lands.
Oh no. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Let's go. Slow things down a bit. A cure right here. There you go. What's this?
Salvation! The pangalactic epidemic has been successfully treated in all our colonies.
Thank you for securing our strategically important base on Joma.
Okay. Let me go back here and take care of the problem. There you go. I'm still trying to make medicine. There you go, we'll make 2 medicine. Oh no, we're not making enough food or resources. Ah, okay. Food. See, the big problem we have here is just like, it's so cold. Okay, these are gonna get taken care of, and I think that's gonna fix it partially. I don't know. Let's wait for these to be fixed, and then I'm gonna see how things are. Okay, that helped quite a bit. Or something did.
This region is contaminated. This is especially bad for farms and nearby.
Okay. What is this? This is a machine factory and a gold deposit. So it's not gonna actually change much. 22. I feel like could be placed like right here. This is 22. Do I have any good places for this? Can I do cattle anywhere? $30. I can do 32 here, 33 right here. So we'll go ahead and do that. Could increase the fertility right here just cuz. And then put an industrial farm here. There we go. I'll go ahead and get rid of 100 grain to do that. And then we need more goods. Let's go ahead and go for wood. 37, 38 is good. Alright. We literally just need like a couple more buildings and then we reach our goal. Research. I still don't understand why I can't do right here. Warehouse level 2 sounds so nice. There you go. Look, I'm building new food, I promise. There you go. Much better. And then we have enough housing space, so we just have to wait for it to get filled, and then we'll be done.
I have traveled far to acquire all these treasures.
Okay, here's some medicine.
Oh, you performed wonderful. But now, let's squeeze the very last coin out of this planet. We need 2.5 million inhabitants and 500,000 in profits a week. Should be no problem if you crop all the trees to make room for fossil power plants.
Joe Decto, you greedy fool. It was you who embezzled the starting capital and took advantage of the company's situation.
Embezzled? I put some money aside for meager times. I swear.
We know exactly what you have done. You're fired, Joe Decto. I'll take over from here. Thanks to everyone else for their work. But you shouldn't obey instructions blindly.
Ha! I knew there was something fishy about that guy. Hopefully we've rid ourselves of that fraud.
Get ready for your next mission.
Hey, we did it! We didn't do this, but we almost did.
Because of Joe's mismanagement, our buildup on Lorien is also in danger. Save our base on Lorien. The entire business plan for this galaxy has failed.
Okay, interesting. We're gonna go ahead and do the battle really quick. I think I'm only gonna stream this game today, but I've been having fun with it. It's not bad, for sure. It's just like, I don't know. I'm not sure I want to stream it more days just because it's not like my necessarily go-to genre, and it's not really a super good category for me, but that's okay, you know, it happens. So if I look, I believe there's probably like very few people streaming it, if any. No, it's pretty much like an unknown category on Twitch, so yeah. Sadly, it doesn't have much traction on Twitch. It's worth checking out, though. Definitely a game worth checking out and looking at. I don't know, maybe I'll switch to something else for a little bit. I feel like I got a good look at that. I don't know, we can keep playing it. Yeah. Because the things I could switch to that I've been meaning to do, one of them I can't do until August 3rd because there is a embargo on it, and the other one I haven't installed. So, yeah. Okay.
Greetings. I am Otarik. The chief ordered me out of accounting to put this planet Lorien back in order. We'll need 1.7 million people on this planet to live and work in our colonies. The central challenge on this planet will be to stimulate the economy with structural reforms.
Okay.
Staff members, welcome to Lorien. Before Joe was fired, he has unfortunately also mismanaged this planet.
I demand a more responsible head of department now.
Otarik is my name. I am the company's head of logics.
Oh, don't you mean the head of logistics?
No, I have prepared an absolutely rational cleanup plan. Locate and repair the rundown base.
Okay. I don't know what that was. Repair. Need research. I don't know what I want to research. We'll go for warehouse level 2. Okay, so we're getting our own area now.
Perfect. All buildings in this city center's radius are under your control again.
The next step will be to find a way to expand this city center.
Okay. So, repair this fishery. Repair this.
Let's take care of the energy supply first.
Aye, Chief. They used oil as their only energy source. But there are still rich oil reserves left under the sea.
We should make use of them. Place 2 oil platforms directly onto oil fields.
Why? Why do I have to do oil? Oh, that's dumb. They don't have enough food either. It looks like. No, it's the lack of power that they hate. But we're building a power thing, so it'll be fine. I bet there's like speedrunning stuff on this game. Like, I'm sure there's a speedrunning community. It seems like the type of game that would have one. If you based off this clock, that would be really interesting.
Look out for another oil field to place a productive platform.
Okay, so claim land, oil platform. Boom. Go ahead and clean these guys up because they're messy.
Excellent. We're back in the energy business.
Okay, but we don't have enough
Let's
food.
go fishing for food supply.
Your fishing boats need waters rich in fish to increase their productivity.
Oh.
To reach distant oil.
So, like, the more area you claim.
An incident in your colony.
Oh. That's a thunderstorm.
One of your buildings was destroyed. Explosions damage adjacent buildings and cause tremendous environmental pollution.
Oh no. I don't understand how this works. Fisher has
Nearby
a back
fishing
quota.
boats lower each other's productivity by overfishing.
In addition, oil platforms reduce the fish stock.
Okay, so this one's problematic, so we're gonna wanna demolish it. I think that will make a huge difference. Don't make that big of a difference. I don't know. I almost feel like I should get rid of this one too. I don't fully understand how it works. Maybe move them away from each other? No, that just lowered it. Maybe move that one right there.
Very good.
There.
The fishing
Okay.
quotas have been met.
Are we sure about that? There you go. So fishery. So instead of a sea farm, a fishery is what I was looking for before. Okay. Clean those up. And then what? What can we work towards?
Defective oil platforms cause devastating oil slicks. Maintenance is very important here. A side quest of this mission is the disaster of Slick Bay. Fortunately, the new buoy station is available there. With it, the build radius can be extended to the sea to reach all oil slicks.
Ah, so I need this. Claim land. Or something, I don't know. Oh, I can rebuild and repair a bunch of stuff. Interesting. Oh, this one they're not happy. Well, yeah. So we'll repair all of that and see what happens. What are they unhappy about? 2 types of food, 2 types of goods. Ah, we only have the 1 type of food.
Ah, a science district. Expand the borders to reach this place.
Okay. Easy enough.
Repair the city center to restore its build radius.
There we go. And repaired.
The science district is running again. Its database contains some valuable GPS data. I've marked a GPS position on the planet. Oh no. According to the calculations, an asteroid will impact on this field.
Okay. So what can I do about it? Alright, so we have these pre-existing ones here.
Attention, an asteroid is falling down from Lorien's orbit.
Okay.
Holy! Think of what would have happened had that hit one of our cities.
The dense asteroid belt around this planet should soon become a problem. As a precaution, I recommend we research the laser upgrade for towers.
A riot is taking place in your colony.
Oh my gosh. Hold on, we'll slow this down a second. So, the laser upgrade for that. I have no idea where we're gonna find that at. Is that one of these? Oh wait, there's like faster tech licensee, goods consumption, energy harvest. Okay. I have no idea what that's gonna be under, not gonna lie. Level up that to expand colony area and increase claim. I have no idea what that's gonna be. Oh, that helps me so much. Okay. Particle filters. Watchtower level 2. Laser cannon. So you research this first and then you can research that. I like this view way better. Much easier to read.
Hello, Boss here. This asteroid contains tons of lithium. Mine a cargo of asteroid lithium and send it to the company's central in a trade rocket. The dealers are not to be trusted in this matter.
Okay. So I need to eventually, like, go over there, though.
A riot in one of your districts. You can use the security complex to prevent this from happening in the future.
Okay.
Attention. A riot in your colony. This is what happens when your colonists are unhappy for a long time. Undersupply of resources or negative external influences lead to a poor quality of life. If these circumstances continue for too long, people's misfortune increases to anger and a riot develops. It's too late to fight the causes of the uprising as soon as it breaks out. A riot can be de-escalated manually, which is quite costly. You can also prevent riots by building a security complex or a frontier tower. But the easiest thing to do is to provide good colony living conditions in the first place.
Reasonable enough. What about the stuff over here? How can I get it? I guess I need to eventually get one of these guys, which is like something that will just eventually happen with
Remediate
time.
the soil and plant forests. On covered fields, you can utilize special fertilizer or the fertility power of the life temple to stop desertification.
Okay. Look, I don't have plan here. I don't know. Okay, they won't wear goods. That is easy enough to figure out. A wood factory wouldn't be bad. A machine factory wouldn't be too bad. Let's go for a wood factory and place it over here. So that will make a difference. We need more food as well. Industrial farm looks pretty good. Cattle farm looks good. Cultivation unit would be quite good too. Let's go ahead and do industrial farm. 53 on that. 83, 83, 84, 83. It might be a good idea to go claim this and put a farm on it. There you go.
A troop of Midras is coming down with their drill bot. This short-lived race of tinkerers and diggers build giant machines to burrow through entire solar systems, searching for rare earths and noble metals. Even though they totally ignore money, they are valuable trading partners. They produce rare items and exchange them for raw materials.
Interesting. Huh, okay. And go work on doing some upgrades to like different cities and stuff too. There you go, because that will make a difference. There you go, we have enough food, we have enough supplies coming in. I'm gonna make sure that we have a spaceport. Right there's a good place. And a warehouse right there. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do this, that, and this. I know I have tech licenses, chill out game.
The spaceport can be upgraded with a terminal that enables the construction of rockets. But first, the technology for rockets must be licensed in the research panel.
Alright, I'm not worried about it. We're already researching stuff.
If you want to trade with these guys, try to expand your borders with towers to reach them.
Okay, I need to figure out how to get towers. Expands your areas to all fields in its radius and can be expanded. Okay. Maintenance station, remediation center. Okay. So let's go ahead and license the frontier tower. So it has to go within my territory. which doesn't really add that much space. I'll have to look closer at how that works. Can I put one of the towers like over here? It's not possible on ocean, which means expanding out to these areas is going to be very hard. I'm gonna have to do it by like going across the globe, but that's not even a thing you can do. I think I'm gonna have to do it by getting a landing permit. That seems to be the only way to do it, from what I can tell. Okay, you can upgrade it. Oh, you can get a buoy instead. Oh, okay. Got it. What can I do at the moment? They have a glowing light, meaning they can be upgraded. There you go. Do these guys have any upgrades? They sure do. So do you. This is a decent place. So is this for farming. I would like to start storing these. Let's work on taking care of some of this region in here. That would be very good for us. Alright. What else can I do? Could make a workshop. Because we have quite a few mountains in this region. But I don't have, wait, no, I do have that, so I wouldn't need too much. Let's go ahead and do a trade. I could buy the explosive. Just because this one's in kind of an annoying spot. Same with this though, to be honest. So like if I were to explode this right here, that might do some really good for us. 0 of 1 drones available. Look. They'll find stuff to do with time. What is this? Interesting, so that takes care of nuclear pollution. Go ahead and clean some stuff up because they all need cleaning. Condition. Everything's in relatively good condition. Except for this city district here. Alright, so taking care of the corals here. Oh, this is a random oil platform that I didn't know was there. Okay, so we have to clean that up. Got it. Makes sense. Go ahead and work on taking from that too. So what is this going to turn out to be? I do not know. Let's go ahead and speed time up because going at normal speed feels very slow.
Another asteroid's orbit is decaying towards impact with the surface. We have to predict where it will hit.
In here. Oh, there's a science district here?
Our science district has calculated the next asteroid site of impact.
It's time to take action against the threat of asteroid impacts.
In that science district, we found parts of a defense laser. However, some important parts are missing, and we should search in other science districts located around the globe.
Okay, but how do I do that? What? Take over the science district. How do we know how to do that? Can I scan it maybe? No, that does nothing to really help me. Okay. Here's some oil. I need more resources, more goods. Okay, so we can't really reserve anything because our workshop is so bad. We'll go ahead and do a good storage here to take care of that a bit. Let's work on cleaning up the area because that will help us out, I think. The oil platforms need to be cleaned so much. Kind of insane. Oh, research time. Okay. So I'm wanting to increase the watchtower so I can have a laser cannon. Oops. There you go. So hopefully that makes a difference. I also want to upgrade this now that I can. There we go. And then it makes itself actually worth using. So at that point I can just place another one down here. They have to be very close to each other though. And then you can upgrade it. Oh?
The asteroids are as valuable as they are dangerous. The extractable metals draw high profits on intergalactic markets.
Where is this coming to? Oh, it's gonna be right here. That's fine. This is an area we haven't yet managed to clean for ourselves, so it's fine. We're almost at the point though where we can get this one, the second one, which will be so good.
We are the Midras, and we dig for precious resources and metals from the innermost of planets.
I still don't like how only their lips
We
move.
also build powerful machinery. However, we have not the slightest interest in your shaky currencies and stick to the gold standard. If you want to buy our equipment, you pay with gold, or go and get some...
Okay, so you can buy stuff from them. Interesting. Or we can, like, tell them to go away. Okay, I need to produce more goods still, though. So we'll go ahead and get a stone quarry happening right here. Oh, my storage is full. There we go. We'll sell any extra. Constantly having to clean these. I wish I could automate that in the game somehow. It's annoying. Okay, so we're mining some gold. What is this? Okay, so I think we go ahead and try to we go ahead and try to upgrade this, so we need more city stuff around nearby. Okay. So we'll go ahead and do another city district right here. Although I think I need one right here so I can work on leveling this one up. I think that's how it works. I don't fully know. Okay, it looks like the research is mostly done for the laser cannon. The high pressure gasket sounds really nice. Cattle farm upgrade sounds very nice. But I don't know if it's super worth it. Let's go for the high pressure gaskets. I think that will make a huge difference. Okay. Ooh, I can almost claim this. Okay, so my thoughts are I want to take this right here and turn it into a city district. But it's on the coast, so I can't. Right. So I have to
Another
like destroy
asteroid.
this. So I don't know how to have it stop. There we go, that worked. Where's the asteroid gonna hit? That's really bad. Oh no. Have I found the laser thing yet? Laser cannon! Why does it have a level up thing on it? Wonder if that happens, what'll happen to the area I've claimed. Nothing really. Oh, it just actually lets me level it up then. Aha! Got it. Or not? So confused. Don't know what they want.
Hearty greetings from outer space.
There you go. The precious material storage isn't completely full now. Good, good. So now I should be able to mine this. Alright, battle time. Let's go. Alright. Also was talking my server. Oh, Shad joined. That's sweet. Okay, how are things going? Also, I'm waiting to find out if I'm gonna get, to be able to do my math minor or not right now. With school, so I, like, occasionally look at my school email. But I haven't gotten a response yet. I literally just need one more thing to happen. And then I'll be able to do it. I just need a host to, yeah, I just need one more thing. Okay, are you gonna win? My hands are so cold. Oh my goodness. I just like put my hand on my leg and I was just like, oh Jesus, cold. Alrighty, there's 200 gold here. And if nobody is gonna claim it because like nobody is really seeming to be around. Because it's been over 30 minutes since the last chat message, unless like I'm just glitched. But I'd be very shocked if that were the case, so I'm just gonna give this out. The source can have it, sure. I don't know. Actually no, Pterodon gets a turn. Hey Solentry, how's it going? I hope you've been doing well. It's a bit of a quiet night today, but that's okay. This game is something different. I just thought I would check it out because someone showed some interest in it when I talked about having a key offered to me, so I thought I would try it out. And it's been pretty fun. I've been enjoying Imagine Earth quite a bit. I probably will only do one stream of it, but it's definitely like a good game. Things are doing better. I definitely had a bit of a low spot for a little while, but I'm doing much better now. I still don't understand how these things work, because it seems like I can just relocate them and then I magically claim more territory. Yeah, I'm doing much better. It's really nice. Yeah. Yeah. Mental low spots are a pretty, like, normal thing to have happen to people, sadly. Oh, so I think this just can't be within the region of another one, maybe? I don't know. But, like, if I can't move this further down, it's as far down as it will move. So, I don't know. I guess I could build a fresh one down here somewhere, but I could just claim this spot and start mining. I'm trying to mine this spot out because I need to get rid of this area so I can clear up to be a field. I also need this eventually to become a field. So sell food. Oh my gosh, really? Okay. That's it. We're gonna put another city district in. Here.
Another asteroid.
It's fine. It's not gonna bug us. Okay. The emissions aren't too bad right now in game either, which is nice. Okay. So, upgrade a sea farm, wind lens. We don't even have the wind farm yet though. Directional drilling. We'll go ahead and research that because that's gonna directly help us. And city level 4 is gonna directly help us too. Half asleep and half asleep all night, but unable to actually get. Oh no, that's awful. I hope you feel better soon. That is like the actual worst. Did I actually do the upgrade to these I have? I don't think I did yet. What's weird is I level these up and they're like, we're at level 2. And it's like, wait, what? Excuse me, what? I could have more area if I did that. Right there. Oh, it looks like you can slowly kind of cheese this almost to get more area out of them. What's going on here?
In hot summers, wildfires arise in particularly dry areas. They spread downwind from field to field. This particular fire is dangerously close to our colony.
Can we take care of it? Oh, see, but then that took out quite a bit of area we already had. I'm gonna move it back. Okay. We took care of the wildfire. Okay. Looks like my goods storage is full, which honestly isn't a huge deal. Okay, don't I have an upgrade to these guys? Also, this guy is in such a bad spot. Can I claim this and then move the one that's super inefficient out here? There we go. There we go. Gonna increase that. And this. There we go. Oh, and this is done being mined. Sweet. Okay. So what I can do then is pop one here. And honestly one here too. That way they can like keep increasing. And then this should be upgradable. Right? Because I can upgrade this one and upgrade this one.
Greetings, humanoids. In case you didn't know, we're a swarm of Nautilus amphibians. We live collaboratively in and by the sea, and from these origins, we developed the technology to colonize the oceans. Our culture is always open for alliances. If you turn out to be friendly neighbors, we gladly share our technology with you.
Oh, you'll be...
someone to unite? Well, we're not interested in an alliance with you, and therefore reject the offer.
Rude.
A new settlement capsule has arrived in orbit, and it's ready to land. It will allow us to take over the abandoned buildings on the planet, and thus obtain the knowledge to deploy the new technologies across the board.
I've highlighted all possibilities.
Okay, so this with that we can do right here. Over here where there's a science district or a cycling plant there. This is a science district. This is a frontier buoy and an oil platform as well as a science district. Okay, I know where I'm going. Right here, and then we'll just expand out. Wait, hold on. There's not a lot of open fields here, so we're gonna have to clear out a lot of region, but honestly, I think it'll be worth it. Chaos culture.
Another asteroid.
Where's that asteroid going for?
You have discovered the buoy station. It can be used to expand your territory. Since it currently belongs to no one, you can take over the station. You have taken over the buoy station. This technology is added to your build options.
Oh my god.
To introduce ourselves as friendly neighbors, we gladly share our technology for ocean cities with you.
I played some quite a bit.
Special offers for friends as soon as we have established the base. Pay us a visit from time to time.
I played quite a bit in New World, Solentre, but the PvP nature of it really made it feel like you had to spend all your time playing, or you didn't get anything.
Beautiful.
Oh, okay. Do you want gold?
Oh, we're not interested in a lot.
Okay, I need more food. There's a lot of things going wrong. I'm gonna slow the time down a lot. Yeah, but I don't know. I couldn't really get into New World, sadly. I really wanted to enjoy it more than I did, but there's just too many things that felt wrong with it. Level 6 or 7 faction control wars seem to be a huge part of it. Yeah, and the fact that they focus on PvP like that just isn't my cup of tea. You know?
The extractor is a high-tech complex that we have reconstructed from Gaian artifacts. It absorbs the molecular power structure of stranded asteroids to generate mighty force fields. It can also be charged by nearby living beings and by energy conversion.
Okay.
In the meantime, I have researched that the Gaians always aspired to an existence in perfect symbiosis with the ecospheres they inhabited, because their whole existence and consciousness was focused on developing this unique field technology. It becomes more and more incomprehensible to me why they left the inhabitable worlds of the Andromeda Galaxy to invading corporations.
Yeah, right, and okay, they don't have raids as far as I'm aware, and I got to the first dungeon, which by the way took over 30 hours of gameplay, and it just wasn't great. It was extraordinarily lackluster, not gonna lie. An ocean district? Oh, this is so cool! I only can make an oil platform. I think this is the oil platform right here. We're gonna need more food too. 36 right here. Okay. So that should clear things up a bit. We do need more goods as well. Actually, over here is perfect. 47, 37, 37, 37, 47, but it's also high fertility. Ooh, the decisions. This is higher fertility though. So I'll go for that. The combat never gets more complicated is the problem. You literally keep your 3 skills and that is it. I wish I could tell you otherwise. But you never go past those 3 skills. I want to move this, but I don't know where it would be good. You never move past them and it sucks so much. There we go, that's better integrated. You can't see where it says like huge mountains, rocks, city center, etc. But, you know, also I'm dropping frames now. That's great. So yeah, it took over 30 hours, got to the first dungeon, and was like, oh, this is the most boring dungeon I've ever played in any game before. Okay. And like I had a great time. I was playing with good people, like fun people to play with, but it's just, the point is it wasn't well done. Like, I'm used to dungeons of Final Fantasy, and Final Fantasy is a very, very solid game. So I mean, maybe I have not fair expectations, but at the same time, it's made by Amazon.
An incident in your colony.
If you have too low of expectations for something that's literally an Amazon Corp thing, it's like, they have so much money to put towards that game, it should not be that good. Yeah, it's very few, and like I was playing healer, and it just, I don't know. It sucked. I don't know. The skills just don't get any more interesting. The combat stays clunky. You feel like you're not really doing much unless you are playing PvP content, because like the entire game revolves around PvP. And I am not a PvP player. So obvious problems with it. So yeah, I wasn't very impressed with New World. I'm not gonna keep playing it. I actually uninstalled it because I was just like, this ain't for me. Interesting. So this like lets me do stuff. There's quite a few resources here. I think I need a workshop, not workshop, the warehouse. Let's go ahead and try to place it somewhere like here. That's not amazing. There you go, and then we'll be able to harvest. Once that's done, able to like harvest this and do a little plundering from this.
Another asteroid.
Oh my god, chill out. I mean, yeah. Yeah, they won't change that much soon, so like if I hear great things about how they've changed and they've become so good, sure, I'll play it. But until then, like, there's no point.
Crap. Space pirates have located the colonies on this planet.
You have a nice base there. It would be too bad if the precious resources in your warehouses become stale.
Attention. They've set course for our warehouses.
A pirate ship is heading for your city.
Oh, nice. Gaia forces can't do anything. Oh? My laser towers are kinda ruining them a bit. Okay. I will take it. And shoot. You. World Congress. I don't want a gas tax. Green building grant. Renewable energy grant. Let's go. We'll upvote those. Introduce emission levy. Carbon tax. Tax on uncompensated CO2 emissions. Nah, I'll do that one. Between these, sure, I'm not using uranium yet.
You giant corporations are good at plundering planets. We help you share the loot, or you pay us a ransom.
Is that how you justify piracy? Let's try to sell the resources before they get stolen.
Or we build a frontier tower with an energy shield to protect.
Okay. I'll just do the ransom. I don't want my stuff being injured.
Your account is empty. Build more districts for colonists who pay taxes and ensure that there's a sufficient supply of goods, energy, and food.
Working on it. Rude. Sure, market. Just resume, it's fine. Okay, next thing. What increases money? Let's do that. Oh, I know. What increases money? Liquid factory, we have that. Go ahead and research it. We don't have that yet, so that's not gonna help us. Selective fishing sounds good. I gotta start here. Okay. Look, once I have more money, it'll be fine. I don't have anything to trade with them. Alright, let's speed up. There's nothing I can do until we have the money for a thing. Okay. Industrial farm or this. 34. We have one going right now, but if I put it over here, it's not worth it. So if I put one over here, 53. 52, 53. So I'll just pop it over here. That will do as some change. That's not gonna help us much. What about over here? There we go. More power. But not enough more. Ah, we need to move this guy. That should help us out. Okay.
An incident in your colony.
Oh my god, stop. Okay. So. Oh.
Best equipment in this universe.
There you go. Buy that. Okay. Asteroid mine and mine 100 lithium. I thought I had found that asteroid. I thought I was there. I don't know what happened to it. Okay, whatever. I'll work on the oil spill a little bit too. But not yet. I'll also get a city district going right here. Okay.
If you're broke, sell a few shares of your colony to earn fresh expansion capital.
No. Refusal. Okay. Any expansion out? Okay, we'll mine this. What is this? Big mountains.
Another asteroid.
Oh my goodness. Bro, no. It was right here. This is such a bad spot for it. Oh no. Demolish. I know it's not great, but it will help us out. Oh, this is ruins at this point? Okay, and then a tower. There we go. And then once we have that, we'll upgrade it to have the tower right away, like the laser right away. Oh, what? Interesting. There we go. Easy peasy. Does this just let us tack somewhere? I don't know. But I take it. That needs to be taken care of. Okay, so we can buy stuff from them, but from gold. Okay. Let's keep trying to upgrade this region. Do they have explosives by any chance? Okay. So I'm going to explode the mountain right here. And then we're going to also demolish this. This is just standard rock, so we'll demolish that as well. So that way we can have our big like city center here. We have our smaller cities too, but this is the big boy city. And I want to be able to upgrade this, which is like the most important part here. There you go. This also has an increased radius.
Looks like you could use more cash. Sell some colony shares.
Wow, no. So stop. I don't want to do that. Okay, I can't actually increase that yet. Oh, it doesn't actually give that much space. Okay. So we're running low on food and we're running low on everything. Huh. It's fine. I'm done worrying about this. There, do that. It'll be fine. More energy. Can I just upgrade these? I need to do more research too. Okay. Fiber reinforced plastic. Ooh, selective fishing. I want that. Shellfish cultivation, waste incineration, fire station. A little bit of burr. I don't know. This one. Okay, once this is fixed, I think this will be better off. I don't know. Need to take care of some oil contamination too, because it's causing us problems.
Watch out! A tornado! Natural disasters like this will harm your colony and its buildings. Natural catastrophes will occur more frequently due to the climate change caused by your greenhouse emissions.
Oh no! What do I do? How do fix? Use 3 types of food. Okay, looky here. You're fine. There you go. So, food. I need another type of food. And I think a cattle farm would be good. I'm gonna do a cattle farm. 31, 32. Can I do more over here? Like, what if it was right here? 37, 34. 34, 33. 37 is the best I saw, so I'll go ahead and place that. And then they'll be like, yay, I'm happy, I got all I need. And yeah. Milan, I don't need more money. It's fine. I also need more energy types because it's kind of being problematic. 90. Oh, I need more money. What's going on at the spaceport here? Oh, it's saying not long till a person gets here? Yeah, that's what it does.
Happen to have any Ideon crystals on?
No. But take all this. I need money. There you go. Energy. You're heading off for the night? Have a great one. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Okay. And then the power will be fixed. Then we'll have left this in a totally fine situation. Perfect. Save. Natural disasters. Sure. I don't care what it's called. We're gonna quit because I do have to head off because the Suwey goes to bed relatively soon and I do not want to be rude. So yeah, that was fun though. I enjoyed that game. That wasn't too bad. I usually hate that genre and that was a pretty good game of the genre. I don't know, it had a lot of charm to it, so yeah. And then I'll find somebody to raid real quick. Let's see here. Who is currently live that I know about? Ooh, Aika's live. We got Tap Girl. Let's go for Tap Girl. Yeah, we'll give Tap Girl a raid tonight. Once the battle is done. We have a slow night tonight, but that's okay. I had a good time checking out that game, and tomorrow I might be starting a RimWorld run. Not tomorrow, on Wednesday. I might be starting a RimWorld run. We'll see. Bare minimum, I know I'm going to be playing some Black Skylands because I am so hyped to check that game out. I just didn't want to start it on a day where I'm not really like doing a full stream. So, yeah. Anyway, we're going to go read Tap Girl. Thank you guys so much for watching tonight. I will see all of you on Wednesday. Bye bye. Oh. Raids. Socials. Discord. No. HFD. All the stuff you guys need. Yeah. I'll see all you guys on Wednesday. Bye bye.